Welcome to Breaking Ties, Destination Divorce. This is your go-to source for practical advice and support while you go through the divorce process. Join us each weekday for a quick chat where we'll cover a variety of topics such as child custody, property division, and self-care. Together, we'll explore emotional, financial, and legal aspects of divorce and help you find the best path forward for you and your family. Here's your host and Certified Divorce Financial Analyst professional, Mike Fulkerson.
Hello, and welcome to another episode of Breaking Ties, Destination Divorce. I'm your host, Mike Fulkerson, financial advisor and certified divorce financial analyst professional. And today we're going to dive into a topic that might raise some eyebrows, and that is joint family events with an ex-spouse after divorce. Is it really a thing, or is it just a Hollywood fantasy? Well, let's take a look. As we know, divorce often marks the end of a romantic partnership, but it doesn't necessarily end the family ties, especially when children are involved. Many divorced couples find themselves navigating the delicate balance of co-parenting while also managing their own emotions and boundaries. One aspect of this dynamic is the possibility of joint family events where both ex-spouses come together to celebrate milestones, holidays, or other important occasions with their children and extended family members. For some, the idea of sharing space and time with an ex-spouse may seem unfathomable or even uncomfortable. After all, divorce typically follows a period of emotional turmoil and often involves hurt feelings and unresolved issues. However, for others, joint family events can offer a sense of continuity and stability for their children, allowing them to maintain connections with both parents and extended family members without feeling torn between loyalties. In cases where co-parenting is amicable and both spouses are committing to putting their children's well-being first, joint family events can be a natural extension of that partnership. But make no mistake, making joint family events work after divorce requires clear communication, mutual respect, and healthy boundaries. It's essential for both ex-spouses to set aside their personal differences and prioritize the needs and feelings of their children. This often means putting aside past grievances and focusing on creating positive and supportive environments for their children to thrive. For some families, joint family events may not even be feasible or advisable, especially in cases where there is ongoing conflict or unresolved issues between the ex-spouses. In such situations, maintaining separate celebrations or establishing alternative arrangements may be more practical and beneficial for all parties involved. Ultimately, the decision to participate in joint family events after divorce is a deeply personal one that should be made with careful consideration and respect for really everyone's feelings and boundaries. Regardless of whether joint family events are part of your post-divorce reality, the most important thing is to prioritize open communication, respect, and cooperation in co-parenting relationships. By focusing on the well-being of their children and fostering positive relationships with their co-parent, divorced couples can create nurturing and supportive environments that help their children thrive despite the challenges of divorce. That's going to conclude our episode today. I hope the information shed some light on the complexities of joint family events after divorce. I want to thank you for joining me on this episode of Breaking Ties, Destination Divorce. Should you have any questions on today's topic or other financial planning issues, please feel free to reach out. Divorce is not the end of your story. It is the start of your next great chapter. All the best.